So I had a guy the other day comment, said, I really like what you were showing with the driver and what's supposed to be happening with the legs. Could you please do one with the irons? Yes, I can. Okay, so here's the deal. What happens in the lower body when we get an iron in our hand? Well, good news. It's actually quite simple because what we're looking for with our irons is accuracy and consistent distances. It's not like our driver where we're trying to smash the heck out of the ball and get the most possible distance. What we're trying to do is if the 7-iron's going 170 yards, great. We want it to go 170 yards so that we're predictable, so we know how far it's going to go. One person that's really smart, way smarter than I, said the key to great golf is to be able to hit your irons the distance that you know every time, from every distance. So it's like when I got 165, I want to know what shot I hit 165. I don't want to hit it 180 yards. That's not going to do it for me. So what we need in the lower body is super duper uber consistency. Okay, and here's what we're going to do. In order to understand what's happening in the lower body, we have to look at the impact position. The impact position being the foot before and the foot after the ball. What's happening right here? And as a double bonus, how do we get the face to be the most consistent and most accurate possible? Well, here's the concept. We got to understand that first. And that is, when we're at the ball, we want the club face pointing at the target for as long as possible, okay? We want that club face moving through the impact zone like this, not like this. Because there, the angle of the face is always changing. Here, it's lining up and giving us a wide area that we want to hit the ball with. So how do we get that nice wide area and therefore consistency and accuracy with it? And it comes right here. We have to understand where our hitting position is. And that is right there. There's our hitting position. I think everybody would agree, oh, wow, that's a really nice hitting position. So if I just move my lower body back to where it's starting from, like this, and take the upper body with it, I'm going to find that my hitting position is actually right there, hovering over my rear foot. What are you talking about, David? Well, if I turn into that, that's square. See that right there? That's a nice, low, variable, high consistency movement through the ball. You can show yourself this by taking the club back just to here, straightening the left leg, keeping the right leg bent. Okay, do you see that? Straightening the left leg, keeping the right leg bent, or rear leg. And if we just do that activity from here, oh, look at that, the ball went straight. That's called consistency. Okay, so all we have to do then is add speed to that consistent ball. All we have to do is add speed to that consistent movement. So the question of what the lower body is doing during the golf swing is quite literally, that's the important part right there. Okay? And so when we apply that into our golf swing, we get a golf ball that's going straight. Why? Because the club face is pointing at the target for so long through the impact position that all you have to do to practice it is you set up normally, you bring the club back to that rear foot, just a little start, and straighten that left leg. When you straighten it, it's gonna turn your body. When it turns your body, the club comes through the ball. Look at that. I even caught that one a little bit heavy, but it still went straight, okay? And that's the thing with consistency. Even our mishits go closer to the target. It's like eliminating the lake from the right side of the hole. We like that because that's called penalty strokes. We don't like penalty strokes. Right there. Then we add speed to that. Just add speed, the magic ingredient. And it's the same movement. And you're like, David, but you're not wearing any golf shoes. I don't care. Because I'm not concerned about the golf shoes. I'm thinking about the club face and how it's pointing at the target for as long as possible. Oh, baby. Then we add more speed. Boom! Because if we can't do it slowly, There's no way that we can do it quickly, okay? That right there is your magic practice move that you can do in the living room with a ping pong ball or a wiffle ball or all through the winter. Right there, boom! So that when the time comes and you're ready, you can add some speed to it. Boom! So go practice that in your living room.